This is a coffee morning session. I'm D, and you're watching 1833. Hello people, what's going on, how you doing, how you looking, how you feeling? Hope the answer to those questions is amazing, or at least great. So, it's funny, because for a while I've been putting off doing a coffee morning session and I didn't really have anything really to sort of talk about or say. And then, timing's a little bit off, and then all of a sudden I'm talking about everything, there's so many things I want to talk about, but I think I'm going to boil this conversation down into two things. First is a small topic. It's national anthems. And it's come to mind because I was talking to someone the other day. I was talking about how boring. Well, first I was saying how weird it is that the Americans play the national anthem at any opportunity given. That's weird. It's strange to me. Then I was talking about national anthems themselves. And I was like, yeah, the British national anthem is boring. So most of the time, right, people play national anthems at big events. And more often than not, regular people play national anthems during big sporting events. So World Cup, Olympics, that sort of thing, when nation states are competing. And so I was thinking to myself, when you hear the British national anthem, right, God Save the King now, but if you're about to compete in a sport, it doesn't get you pumped up. It doesn't get you like, yeah, I want to go smash someone's head in, I want to go tackle, I want to go break. I don't know, whatever your sport is, whatever your ride as hard as I can. It's very pomp and ceremony. It's a song that you associate with, well, let's go have some afternoon tea. Let's go have some strawberries and cream. Let's go have a cucumber sandwich. It's not it's not a let's go accomplish something great kind of national anthem. It's really not that. And that's not. And when you contrast it to something like the Italian national anthem, that is a good anthem. There are some good anthems out there. The Italian one is a good anthem. What is good as well, it comes in two parts. If I'm trying to remember, it goes, I think the first part goes da 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 da. It does that a few times. And there's this thing where it just switches, it goes brum 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 bum bum, and it just switches, and it's like, what? And he's like, yeah, you hear that? He's like, you kind of get pumped up, you kind of get, yeah, let's go. It's up tempo. That's what it is. It's a tempo. It's up tempo enough. You know what I feel like? I feel like freaking Sheldon from Big Bang Theory, funding flags. I'm talking about national anthems. But if you haven't heard it, just look up the Italian national anthem. That is a good anthem. Anyway. So then I was at gigs, and I sometimes go around the world to get to a point. This is what I'm trying to get to. So then I was at gigs the other day, and for those outside of the UK, and for those who are outside of sort of the black community in the UK, there is there is an unofficial national anthem. It's not even, it's what we call it. It's a song we call the national anthem. It's by gigs. It's called Talking the Hardest. Tune. But then he was like, gigs is like, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do the national anthem. And he was like, but before I do that, I'm gonna do what could be called the other national anthem, if it wasn't Talking the Hardest, it'd be this song. And I never knew that this song was considered. I never really knew this was considered one as well. But it's the One More Chance remix by Skrapz. Another banger. And I'm probably saying songs that people outside of like sort of that hip hoppy black community in the UK, specifically London. But if you're in the UK, you should know these songs. If you're outside the UK, you may not know these songs. I will put like a link to both of them in the description because these tunes, Talking the Hardest, right? It's been around since 2000 and I don't know 5, 2007, early 2000s, and it is just there's no words. It's just that is Talking the Hardest. But Skrapz' No More Chance remix is. Yeah, it's bars in it still, but I still think Talking Artist is an national anthem, and that's why that's come around. Because like, if you heard those songs, they are more get you pumped up. You would hear those songs like, yeah, I want to go do something. I want to go do something now, like something amazing. I want to go, yeah, and that's what I think that is what's missing from the British national anthem. It doesn't get you aroused, doesn't get you pumped up, doesn't get your adrenaline flowing, doesn't make you want to go and accomplish something, doesn't make you want to go put your blood, sweat, tears on the line. It just kind of puts you to sleep. So that's my long-winded way of saying we need a new national anthem in the UK because the one we have is dead. I'm not saying it's a good song for certain things. It could be like it should be like the song that introduces the royals. So if the royals going somewhere, it's like a royal theme song. Yeah. So the royals are at an event, like say Ascot or something, and the king comes around in his carriage or what have you. That's the song they should play then. But when you're doing like a sporting event and you're trying to get the nation involved in it, it shouldn't be that song because the song is not the one. It's not the one. So I think we should start a petition and get a new national anthem. I'm not sure. No, you definitely can't have Skrapz. You definitely can't have gigs because as the official one because it's just not. That's not going to be a thing. But it needs to be a better song than what we have. Also, it talks about ruling the waves, and the UK ain't ruling any waves right now. So it's like it needs something better, something more accurate to today. All right. But the thing that's the topic that's been on, the topic that's running things at the moment is this Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein thing. This thing is not going anywhere. It's just not dying. It's just, it's a problem because Trump is just throwing everything at the wall to try to divert, and nothing is sticking. He is doing. I'm releasing Martin Luther King files. Everyone's pushed on. The new one is I'm investigating Barack Obama for doing all these other bits of speeches. It's not sticking, but it's nonsense when they can't specify exactly what Obama's doing. It's all generic charges. He's done treason. Well, what exactly did he do? Oh, just treason. He's stuff Russia stuff, and he's done treason. They can't name exactly what he's done, the crimes, but also, this is the wickedest thing. This is the wickedest thing. Trump argued, was it earlier this year or back end of last year? Trump was the one that argued that when you're a president, you can't be convicted of anything. You're immune. You're a god when you're president. You can do anything you want to do. You can't be convicted. And when people are arguing that, it doesn't make sense. You can't say that because you can never, the president cannot be above the law. He argued that you can. And then the Supreme Court was like, yeah, no, you're absolutely right. So even if Obama was doing treason, you can't convict him, you can't get any charges because you argued that presidents cannot be convicted for anything. They're above the law. So that's even more reason why it's a nonsense because he just proved, he argued and proved that that's the case. So then how can you say he did something against the law when you just said before in the same breath you were saying that presidents cannot do anything against the law? You see what I'm saying? He's just throwing things at the wall, diversions, to get you to stop thinking about this Jeffrey Epstein thing, which will not go away. Now, this is where I have a conspiracy theory. I don't know if it's a conspiracy, but these are my thoughts on this. Jeffrey Epstein and Trump are brethren. That's not disputed. That's a no. That's a fact. Jumps even said as much in the past. You won't say it now, but he said in the past. Recordings, you can go find them. You heard him say it before. I don't know if Trump is a PDF file. Don't know. I have no. He's weird and he's a pervert and he's other words, but I don't know if he's a PDF file. Don't know. This may come out if he is. Gets convicted, whatever. But I'm so if we're put to the side, I don't know if that's the case. I'm not sure. I haven't seen evidence. I've not seen any evidence that he is. So I'm going to say he's not in this instance. Until something changes, I'm going to say he's not. So I don't think that's the reason why he's hiding and he's backtracking all the things he was saying. So remember, when he was running for presidency, when he was campaigning last year, him and his team were talking non-stop about, I'm going to release this, we're looking into these files, you talk non-stop about this Jeffrey Epstein thing. Like, it made it a big thing, right? And now all of a sudden, sorry, this line is bothering me. I can't get it straight. It's just like wonky. Oh, I don't know what's happening now. I've made it worse. I think the camera's in the wrong place. All right, sorry, I got distracted. When he was campaigning, he mentioned Epstein non-stop. It was, well, not stop, but regularly. And now he's president. It's who named Epstein? Who are you talking about? Oh, that old thing. Leave that alone. It's dead. Why are you still talking about that? It's old news. Leave it alone. Man's dead. Leave it alone. Let sleeping dogs lie. I don't think it's because he's a PDF file. I don't think there's videos of him doing anything. Again, if something changes, obviously my mind will change. I'm not this guy's brethren. I got nothing. I got no allegiance to him. What I think has really happened is this. For a long time, Trump has been an unruly child to those with real power, those who pull the strings in the shadows. And if I give you know what I mean? You know when you see it, and this is going to sound bad, it's mainly white parents I see this with, but you know when you have these parents with toddlers who are just unruly. I saw a clip. I've seen that clip where the dad's just got a new TV and for some strange reason, it's not even a toddler. This child's about maybe 6, 7, maybe older. He's got a hammer and he hammers the TV. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, Johnny, or whatever child's name, what have you done? And it's like, how was that your reaction? How was your reaction just, oh no. And the child's like, bang, bang, the television, and the dad's like, oh my gosh, no, we have no new TV, we have no TV, the old TV's broken, and you just broken this new one, I've barely taken the sticker off it. Oh no, it's like...
Now I just gotta hook it up. I have to wait, okay? I gotta hook it up.
Leland,
no! No, you put that hammer back, that's a brand new TV. Enough!
You're dead to it.
Oh my god!
Play Xbox so you broke the TV? Leland!
God, I didn't even take the freaking tag off yet! Hey!
Stop! Do you like my new shoes?
Leland!
Stop! Leland! God.
Oh, it's in those two. Okay, stop it. Take it away from them.
It's just passive. It's like, that's how the people in the background were dealing with Donald Trump. He was an unruly toddler, was an unruly young child, and they didn't instill discipline in him. And so they were letting him run around, kicking people in the shin in the park, putting his finger in people's food in a restaurant, running around a restaurant. And they were just doing what they're doing because what he was doing wasn't really interfering with what they were doing. They were still having their meal, still having a glass of wine and having a little chat. And he's just over there bothering other people. It's like, well, as long as he's not bothering us. And every now and then they'd be like, oh, come over here, Donnie, stop being naughty. That's what was happening beforehand, right? That was how the people in the shadows were dealing with Donald Trump. Because it wasn't really a problem for them. He was still making their money. He was still doing their things and passing laws and doing the things he needed them to do. When he tried to do that coup thing, they gave him a slap on the hand. Naughty Donald, don't do that. That was that attitude. But there were some things that But what's happened is crossed the line. It's crossed the line. So it was okay when he was talking about doing it. And he got in power, and he might even, I think he tried to do some of this Epstein thing. And someone's like, yo, brother, no. This is where they're starting to put their foot down. Yo. Because this Epstein thing implicates people who have significant power, significant pull, significant prestige. And they can't have this thing get out. And Donald forgot his position. Donald thought he was, because they let him do what he was doing for so long, Donald thought he was it. And some people, a group, whoever it is, has reminded him that it's not that. And he's pulled his back. And so this is why he cannot. I don't know if he really wants to. I don't know if it was a thing that got away and snowballed too much. But wherever he wants to, he knows he cannot. And so he's dug himself so in a hole that's so deep, he's trying to climb out of it and he can't. And that's where he is now. He's struggling. He's trying to get out of this conundrum that he's made for himself. And he's realizing he used to be able to say squirrel and everyone looks over here and moves on to the next thing. And it's not working this time. And what's worse, it's his base. It's the Democrats. And I also don't think, and the reason why Democrats haven't pushed it, or don't push it that much, the reason why Democrats didn't release it, because they also know that people that pull the strings, they cannot do it. So it's okay, they can kind of, they will push it to a degree. Oh, don't release these things. But they do not themselves when it release themselves, because they know that there are problems, there will be severe implications. So the long story of this is, nobody wants this thing released. Everyone that's in powerful positions that has talked about releasing it or who are talking about releasing it do not want it to be released. They are confident in saying, let's release it now, aka Democrats, because they know it cannot and it will never happen. So they can fight this cause. Oh, we're inside the people, release these things, because they know it won't happen. They know it can't happen. So they can posture and pretend that they want it and that they care. But you can always argue, so when your man was in power, why didn't you release it then? Valid point. Trump, just like when he was not in power, could talk about releasing it. But now he is in power, knows he cannot release it. So that's what I'm saying. It's all posturing. Everyone involved in this, everyone in these political circles, anyone with power, anyone with notoriety knows that this cannot come out. I obviously don't know why not. But now the conspiracy theorist inside of me would say to me or say to you that I was hitting something there because my camera just turned off. I was talking about this Jeffrey Epstein thing and the camera locked itself off. But the truth is it overheated. So I put it in external power. So it shouldn't do that again. So anyway, I kind of finished what I was saying to that anyway. It's not something that's ever going to... It's not something that's ever going to come out. So for those who think this Epstein thing is ever going to be a thing, it may get released in like 30 or 50 years, but heavily redacted. When all the people that's involved are dead and long gone. But it's not... So it's barely something I will see the evidence of in my lifetime. Maybe if you're a Gen Alpha or a Gen Beta. If you're a Gen Beta, you'll definitely see it. If you're Gen Alpha, maybe you'll see it. Yeah, anyway, your boy's doing some more bougie things as well. Oh my gosh. I keep trying to tell people I'm not bougie, then I start doing bougie things. Or continue doing bougie things. So I did Ascot a little while ago. That was lovely. I did not do Ladies' Day because Ladies' Day is getting ratchet at Ascot. So I did the day before Ladies' Day, which was pleasant and nice. And yeah, it was really good. Had a good time. Drank a lot of champagne. Champagne that day. So that was cool. So I didn't break it. I lost. I think I ended up losing about £20 a day. If one of my bets came through, I'd have been in profit. But That's it, because I think I placed about 6 bets, and I think 3 or 4 came through. One of the favourites let me. I had a bet on a favourite. It let me down. That would. But anyway, it was a good day out. Loved it. Oh my gosh, it was hot. Anyway, the other bougie thing I'm doing is I am going polo again tomorrow. Oh. Yeah, mate. But it's not just polo. It's a whole day thing. So I'll blog it. But the hotel I booked for the day is. The night is gorgeous, lovely grounds. Oh, it's what's it called? I think it's called Wootton House. I think it's called Wootton House or Wootton something hotel. Lovely grounds. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hotel. So that's where you'll find me. So yeah, looking forward to that tomorrow. Oh. And last thing, I think it was last thing I said in the end of the video here. I know I did a thing about how I book my holidays and that sort of thing. And I said I normally book it like short notice. So this is going to be a bit of controversy in the way I do things, but I have booked myself a trip for Christmas already. That's only because last year when I went to book a trip, I'm going to Jamaica. And last year when I was trying to book a trip to Jamaica, I think I was looking in around October, November. And I may even have looked in the December. And the prices were just astronomically expensive. Like even the flight I booked up there, I got a great price, but I was seeing flights like £10,000 to go to Jamaica for Christmas and New Year's. And so I saw a good deal, and I was like, I want to go JA for a little while, for a good few years. I've been having a call to go back to JA, and so I saw the flight, and I was like, you know what, this is a good deal. I can't not take this opportunity. I can't not book this. So I booked it. But it's way in advance. But anyway, I booked it. However, I got a 12-hour stay in Miami, so I need a hotel in Miami. I'll deal with that later. I don't know where I'm staying in Jamaica. I don't know where I'm going in Jamaica. I don't know what I'm doing in Jamaica. All I know is that I'm going to Jamaica on one date. I'm leaving Jamaica on another date. That's all that's sorted. And so I know people go out regularly. I've been told I need to go to Portland. So I've been looking at Portland. Portland looks lovely, so I'm going to make a little stop in Portland. I might do a few days over there. I might have to go see family, so I'm going to go country. So I'm going to do a little bit of traveling when I'm out there as well. I'm out there for like 2 weeks, but I might have to extend it because I think I need to just fit quite a bit in. But I'm going to have to touch Kingston, I'm going to have to touch Portland, I have to touch Clarendon, I have to touch Moore Bay, Negril. I have to go plenty of places, and I don't know if I have enough time to go all everybody and do everything. So, and I always said if I'm going to Jamaica, I might as well pop off to Cuba as well because it's just over there. So, but now I'm like, boy, I've not got enough time to do that. I always thought if I go in Jamaica, I'll do like 10 days in Jamaica and then do like 4 days in Cuba. But I might have to make Cuba its own separate trip. Anyway, I said enough, talked enough, rambled long enough. It was a big download, this one. Today I'm gonna do some car shopping. I'm gonna go look at a Genesis. They've been catching my eye recently. There's some good deals on those. So I'm gonna go look at a Genesis today, and then get myself ready for tomorrow. So yeah, look, it's been a while since I caught up with you. There are still things in the pipeline. So things, interviews I need to catch up with. So look, I need to get some dates and diary. People you know who I am. Oh yeah, that reminds me. People want to shout out. Had some new subscribers recently, so a couple of them wanted to shout out. Where are you? Oops, Daisy. Yeah, so I want to shout out to Miss Leona, thank you for subscribing. Marie, thanks for subscribing. Shakira, thank you for subscribing. Look, I love it when we get new people on the channel, so thank you all for subscribing. You all subscribed in the last few weeks, so thank you very much. Shout out to you guys. Marie, we need to link up, so we'll get you in a diary. And Julia, I'll ask you a question on camera. So that was the last thing. So the colours, I'm going to pick a colour, but I'm waiting for the sofa to arrive. The sofa should arrive last week, actually, so I'm going to chase that up today as well. The sofa, the red sofa should have been here already. When the red sofa arrives, I'll pick 2 or 3 colours and I'll do solid blocks on the wall and see how it sits with the sofa there as well. And then that's when I'll make a decision. And then I'll get it painted, get the whole room painted. And then, yeah, so that's where we're going. I am looking at, oh, you can't even see the difference in the world, but yeah. There's a couple of colours I have an eye on, so yeah, that's what's happening with the colours. And also, Julia actually may come to Sicily again this year, so I'll give you a shout as well, because I might come to Palermo and have another beach day with you. That was fun last year. So yeah, watch out for that, look out for that. And look guys, reviews are coming. I owe you one for June, so don't worry, it's under control. It's coming. I ain't forgotten about my promise. So yeah, no, we're still doing it. I'm still doing it. I've got a nice romance. So yeah, look, that's it. I've been waffling for way too long now. So I'll leave it there. Catch you later.